I can multitask here.
Dude, we're fucking on the fly right now. On the fly, you know what I'm saying?
On the fly. Let's go. Oh, it saved it. Hell yeah.
Hey, dude, what's up with that music?
Back, baby.
Oh, fuck. My Twitch was open. Here we go, dude.
Welcome.
Wait, I'm not ready. Hold on.
You're not ready? What are you?
Shit.
Come on, brother. We're doing it live.
As live as we can get, baby. Dude, the song, we still had like 2 minutes. So
And the crowd goes wild. Oh my god.
Man, I feel energized.
Fucking go, boys. All right. And we're on, dude.
We're on, baby. Welcome to the Secret Jocks live edition. We're
Cheers,
doing
motherfuckers.
it. Cheers, my friends. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. Are we live on anything else?
Nope, those two.
Just those two. We're here. And we're here to stay, baby. I'm Tyler, a.k.a. Boy Fietti. We got the official Spicy Boy, Ralph.
Hey, brothers.
And we got Stunt Master G himself, Greg.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo, welcome to the show. First ever live show we're doing. 3rd edition of the pod. We said, fuck it, we're doing it live.
Yeah.
Do it live.
Watch us struggle. Let's go.
Yup. Before we get going, I want to show you my t-shirt that I'm very proud of.
Let's see it, man. Damn, dude, it right in the fight. Nice,
dude, that rocks. Dude.
Dame Dollar, baby.
That's dope, dude. The score.
Yeah, I love that there's a scoreboard underneath.
Oh yeah, it's literally just a screenshot from ESPN. That's all that it is. Like, got the board, got all of that. Yep. My prized possession here. Yeah, I love this. I'm wearing this in honor of Rodney Hood coming back today. Wearing this in honor of Enes Kanter coming back today. Great day for basketball.
For the Trailblazers,
for
really.
Portland man.
For real. We're like we're a real team all of a sudden.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, well, that's what's up, man.
Thank you. You can just go ahead and send me the banner now. I'm gonna put it up here somewhere.
Damn, dude.
Western Conference Finals 2021. Let's go.
Yeah, Ralph, that's like pretty much coming straight out of your house to fucking Tyler's house because of Clay getting injured, man.
Dude, don't even mention that, man. That hurts my heart.
Sorry,
yeah,
man.
that does suck.
Actually, it hurts my heart too, man. That sucks.
Yeah, I was saying this to you earlier, Ralph. I think it's just bad for the NBA to have someone who's like that good and that loved just to go down again, and we're gonna be a whole nother year without Klay Thompson. Like, it sucks. The dude's not even on social media. How are we gonna keep up with him?
Dude, he's just gonna fade away, like just live his life in like the mountains somewhere. It's just like, you know what? I'm a 3-time champ. I'm out of here.
He's probably just gonna play Snake on his Motorola Razor the whole time.
Fuck.
Big fan.
Yeah, me too. It sucks, but I do feel like the Warriors, made some good moves. You signed Oubre, or what? Trade? Ooh. Do you remember the details on that, Ralph?
I don't. I just saw it out of nowhere, and I was like, "This shit rocks." I know we waived Kai Bowman. I was a big fan of him. He was like a great slasher. But you know what?
Was he the one
who had business?
Was he the one with the dyed hair?
Yeah, dude, he rocks.
He was sick,
dude.
Man. He was really good.
Yeah, he was sick.
Year.
He was giving me like Westbrook vibes for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope someone picks him up. Like, I'm a big fan of him.
I watched Golden State play the Magic last season. It was probably like around close to like Christmas or Thanksgiving time, but we were expected to like whoop the shit out of the Warriors, man, and because like Steph and Clay weren't there, man, and that dude kept it really close, man. Like, I think the Magic won in like the last 20 seconds, but That guy was fucking dope, man.
Dude, yeah, no, he's tight. Big fan of him. But yeah, I hope he goes to a sick team like the Magic.
Thanks for calling him a sick team, dude. I appreciate that.
Hey, you're welcome, man. Someone needs y'all need a boost once in a while, right?
I appreciate it, man. It means a lot, dude.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of the Magic, I saw a proposed trade, and I want to get your opinion on it.
Let's hear it.
Here, Greg. Apparently there were talks about Westbrook to the Magic for Aaron Gordon.
Straight up?
Like, I think so.
One for one?
I imagine there'd probably be some details like trade swaps or, lesser contracts or whatever. But obviously the big ticket would be those two players. What are your thoughts on that? Westbrook is still on the table for a lot of teams, so there's a chance that could go through eventually before, December.
I think he's like that low-hanging fruit, like you would immediately give your team like the Magic, who's not really talked about by any fucking media outlet anywhere. It would give you some relevancy, like LaMelo Ball on the fucking Hornets is going to make them have some media relevancy, so that part of it's pretty cool, but I just think he's going to be not much outside of the next year or two. So if you're like long-term trying to help your team, I think whoever takes on Westbrook is kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit.
For sure. But who knows? I mean, he's getting a lot of criticism, and the fact that like nobody really wants him, like a dude like Westbrook would take that to heart, and he might have like a washed king LeBron James season, like another averaging a triple double. Like I could see him coming out of the gate this year and just going nuts because of the disrespect.
Dude, I'm for it personally. Like, I don't think I would want the trade for Westbrook to the Magic, but if it happens, I'm there for it, Like, what the fuck else has the Magic got going on? Fucking roll the dice. Let's hope it works.
I mean, to stay on the topic of Magic, I personally like that pickup with Cole Anthony in the draft. How do you feel as our resident Orlando expert?
I didn't like it as much at first, but you guys actually opened up the idea to it of me, especially you, Ralph, brought up the positionless basketball thing. Because I was more worried of him and Fultz being both point guards. And if they were on the floor together, that shit would be pretty awesome, actually, man. But that's kind of where I'm at with it. Ralph, you can probably expand a little bit on that.
On the positionless basketball? Dude, it's 2020. Everyone's doing it. Just saying. Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I feel like just with two short shooters like that, like it could totally work, but it could also be too small ball, like it's a little unbalanced, but if it works, it works.
I mean, y'all are just biting Portland style, running two of the same point guards with the same height and basically the same wingspan in the backcourt. Like, come on, we did it first. Give us some respect, baby.
No, man, but y'all's are like Dame is another level, man. Even CJ.
Yeah,
is fucking dope, man. These are like two rookies that need a kind of, they gotta like break out first. That's the only problem.
For sure. Part of me was hoping that Cole Anthony would fall to the Blazers somehow, so we could run like the '90s Blazers, but with their sons. Well, you got like Gary Trent Jr. We'd have Cole Anthony. Somehow we get Sabonis back.
That'd be cool, man. Yeah, keep it in the family.
Do it 2000 style. Somehow get Scottie Pippen's son. Just rebuild that Western Conference Final team in 2000.
I'm here for it, man. Yeah. The Warriors, they fucking drafted good though, man. They're killing it.
Yeah, I think they did well. The one that took me by surprise was Nico Mannion. Like, I've never heard of him. I mean, Greg, you mentioned him like last podcast. And I was like, who the hell is this guy? But this like this redheaded kid, man, he's like the mini version of Trae Young, which is a mini version of Steph, Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked on it. His dad used to play for the Warriors too, which he was a 48th pick, which he has 2 above his dad. So that's sick.
Fuck
dude.
You, Dad.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Thanksgiving. He's like, what's up, Dad?
That's gonna be awkward around the dinner table for sure. He's the man of the house now.
Yeah. Even Wiseman. Wiseman fits so well, man. Like, that's a great fit.
Yeah, we've always been successful when we have like a center that's just running the court, just like JaVale McGee was.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, adding him into the mix. I mean, he's not going to be like a franchise player like ESPN, projected, but he's going to help the team win. And I think that's what's important um, for those kids to develop, because Steph and Clay and Draymond, they're getting up there, so they got to pass the torch somehow, right? And might as well have them in the fold at the same time. So
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like the Warriors definitely drafted really well and kind of picked people that really fit their team, especially on a day where they got the news, that Clay's out for the season again. Do you feel like with who they drafted, who I do think they got a steal in Nico, like I'm surprised that he dropped that low, considering how good he is. But
dude, he
that being
was top 5 like a few months ago, and
yeah,
that's the crazy thing.
Nico was?
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
mm-hmm.
Holy shit, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
And he was highly recruited going into college as well. And I watched some of his games like in college, and the kid can ball for sure, But I guess where I'm going with this is like, do you feel like the Warriors with the draft and then the trade with Kelly Oubre is like enough for them to still be like a viable like contender in the West?
Yeah, I think Steph really needs to become the Steph Curry we've seen years ago, MVP caliber. Um, but as to the whole team, he kind of has to carry everyone. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying that Clay really took on that load with Steph to score and play defense. So someone needs to step up. But I think they're gonna give whoever they're playing in the West in the final, not finals, the playoffs, the run for their money for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think it's going to be Western Conference Finals though? You think they're going to make it? Put your fan bias aside. Like, do you think they have enough?
Second round exit.
Second round exit.
But here's the thing, though. I think they're gonna repeat what they did back in 2011, where they beat the number 1 seed. I
think they're gonna go 8th seed? You think they're gonna be an 8th seed then?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be somewhere low, like
Damn.
6, 7, or 8. Actually, I think it's 2009. Please, don't correct me, or correct me, please. Just don't shame me for it.
Oh, you're boo.
You
gotta take that hat off, man. Sorry, dude.
My bad, guys. It's off.
Dude.
Some more interesting free agency news that happened right before we started was Montrezl Harrell leaving the Lakers, leaving the Clippers for the hometown rivals, the LA Lakers.
What a heel, dude. What a fucking turn, right?
I know, right?
Dude,
it's nuts.
It's so tight on his part, though. He doesn't have to move. I mean,
that part's sick.
Like,
yeah.
It's just like, yep, I guess I'm just changing the color of my jersey.
You think he's going to keep the same locker, just have it say Lakers above it?
Oh, fuck, dude. I hope so. I hope so. I saw the tweet of Pat Bev, dude, just all like in shock. And I thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah, there was a report that came out like probably 20-30 minutes ago that like most of the Clippers all were just in shock that Montrezl left. I guess it was completely unexpected. I think they all like expected him to like re-sign at least, or if he was going to leave, like it wasn't going to be for the Lakers.
Dude, that's going to be a fucking game next year, like when they play each other. Holy shit.
Yep. I feel like there's not a lot of like true rivalries anymore in the NBA. Like it's not as heated as it used to be, but now there's going to be some bad blood for sure.
I love it,
like,
dude.
Yeah, I love it too. Like I don't feel like we have enough villains anymore. It's way more fun when like somebody wants to play the bad guy.
Totally, man. That is fun.
With that being said, though, the Lakers reloaded with way better players, right? They shipped out Danny Green. They shipped out who else did they ship out? Oh, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Howard's gone.
Yeah. And then Most likely Rondo's not coming back, but replace him with Schroeder, replace him with Wesley Matthews, replace him with Montrezl Harrell. I'm calling it now. I think the Lakers are going number one again in the West. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on that reload? I guess, Greg.
I think they're a much better team now. I think they're one real team. I thought it would have been Golden State. I still think Golden State, if Clay was there, that would have been their team to stop them. But I would have thought the Nets, if they would have got Harden, but now there's like a report that Joe Harris just signed something like for a lot of money for the Nets, to where it's like, I don't know how much money the Nets have to even get Harden at this point, maybe it could still happen, but I don't know. I think the Lakers got it. I think they're the winners, man. I think they're going to take it.
For sure. I think like Rob Pelinka definitely put them in position to just take over again.
Well, who's like killing it in the West? So it's Lakers, Clippers are pretty good, Golden State,
Denver.
Phoenix is not looking bad. There's 5.
Yeah,
right
Phoenix
there.
looks good now.
Trailblazers now.
Blazers are back,
yeah,
baby.
I'll give you that. Trailblazers are in there now. Yeah.
The West is so stacked.
And then like fucking Pelicans, are they still in the West? Yeah, they're in the West.
Yeah, they're still in the West. I think the Pelicans are still a few years out from making the playoffs.
But they're like the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. They're just like those outskirt teams. They're not awful. They're just like right there to fucking sneak into the 8th, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like obviously you could probably just today give the number 1 seed a lock to the Lakers, but 2 through 8, it's a toss up. It's so stacked. It's kind of hard to say. It kind of looked like the Bucks for a sec were going to be number 1 with that that Drew Holiday trade and then that Bogdanovich trade, but apparently that was tampering and it got blown the fuck up.
You just got to be fair, man. You got to play the game fair and square. And
true.
They got caught red-handed.
Okay, so explain this to me. I don't understand what happened with this whole situation.
Gotcha. So today, Bogdanovich was going to be I think, restricted free agent. So the Kings and the Bucks agreed to a sign and trade, but Bogdanovich didn't agree to that trade. And now the NBA so that effectively canceled the trade essentially. And then, but then the NBA was considering it tampering because it was the Bucks trying to sign a free agent before free agency was open. So there's a chance the Bucks could get fined. And it also looks like Bogdanovich had no plans to try to take an offer sheet from the Bucks. And now he's trying to sign with either Atlanta, but there's also a chance that the Lakers might get him in a sign and trade as well.
Whoa, what the fuck? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. That's pretty gnarly, man. That's so that's the Bucks wrongdoing then, right? Like it had nothing to do with Bogdan and stuff?
No, the Bucks fumbled the bag for sure.
Damn. Got it. When I first read that report, I thought it was like the trade was done and then he was just like, I'm good. I really like California. I was like, fuck,
yeah, right.
You could do that.
Like, oh, bro, you really want to stay in Sacramento, huh?
Yeah. I love Sacramento.
You love Sacramento?
Yeah. Or not me. That was Bogdan. That was my Bogdan voice. Be like, I don't want to leave. I love this shit.
Yeah, sorry, that sounded so genuine. I'm like, oh, like maybe there's something about Sacramento I don't know.
It's the capital for a reason.
Yep. Yeah, so I don't know. Ralph, what do you think that this does for like retaining Giannis? Like right now, there doesn't really seem like there's any reports of them signing someone of his caliber to kind of fill out the roster. Like, do you think this kind of blew their chances of him signing that extension in about a couple of weeks?
I think so. If I was Giannis and I'm seeing that happen, I wouldn't have much confidence in my front office to actually make the move to make the team better. I mean, if they're fucking up something as simple as that, like if we're actually getting someone big, there's a chance of them fucking that up too. Like, I don't know. I think he's going to not sign. He's gonna go to the Warriors. He's gonna see Clay is coming back. He's like, oh man, 2021. This is the year, baby.
Yeah, he's gonna go there after a year of Clay being off because of an ACL, and then a year coming off with the other leg from an Achilles.
How fucked up would that be though if the Warriors just like had a shitty season once again, end up in the fucking lottery next year, and then get Giannis, dude?
Well, that's the thing though. This isn't new. This is like old school Warriors, dude. Like every year it's just like, all right, well, I guess we're gonna play basketball, and I guess we'll make the playoffs. But yeah, dude, Giannis is gonna see that as like, man, these guys, everyone is sad about them right now. I'm gonna boost them up.
Yeah,
Giannis,
hit the
Warriors,
boost.
Calling it. You're probably right, dude. But I hope. No, I don't think next year you're not right. But.
No way.
No, too much money.
Giannis is going to the Heat. That's a guarantee. That's a Boy Fieri. That's a Rain Man guarantee. You can put it on the books, baby. You heard it here first on the Secret Jocks live edition of the podcast. Giannis will be a Miami Heat this time next year.
Next year? You're thinking by that soon?
Yeah, because he's a free agent next summer.
He's gonna be a Buck still, man. He's signing.
You think so?
I think he's signing, dude.
Are you locking that in, dude? I mean, I locked Warriors.
I'll lock him with Bucks, dude. He's loyal. I think he wants to be one of the loyal people still, man. I think he's one of them. I think after that, though, he might sign like a 1 or 2 2-year deal. And then I think he's going to Golden State, man. And then I think he's going to go to Golden State.
No way. He's going to the Heat. He's got Miami written all over him.
He does. I will give you that. He does.
Right? It's the vibe. He's going to play with Jimmy Buckets. He's going to play with Bam. Like, who's going to turn that down?
Yeah, dude.
Dragic.
He's trying to get jiggy with it. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Will Smith is actually, he's going to actually get him to sign the contract. It's going to be great.
That would be actually very sick.
They're going to do Welcome to Miami 2 featuring Giannis.
Yeah. Well, can I say a free agent thing that I thought was pretty weird that popped up?
Yeah, let's hear
it. Fox signed a max deal for Sacramento. Who the fuck? I like Fox, but a max deal?
I mean, I guess, to me, he just wants to get his money. I mean, he's a young dude, but, damn, he has so much potential. He's good. Why would you lock in to Sacramento?
Because he believes the system, baby. He's going to take it to the top. They're going to be number 1.
I mean, this is a team that passed on Luka because the fucking GM didn't like Luka's dad. Can you trust a management team like that? That's nuts.
Well, I guess sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say I think he blew it because the Heat were interested in signing him next year if he didn't sign that extension.
Man, you love the Heat, dude.
I do kind of like the Heat.
You know why?
Why?
Black, red, white, dude. Just like the Trailblazers.
Nice. Yep. That's fair. I'll give you that, dude.
They're Eastern Conference Trailblazers. I
and
love it.
Miami,
we're up in
Vice jerseys.
Yeah, those jerseys are so sick. But we're up in the Northwest, and they are very, very down in the Southeast. I think it's a diagonal thing that I'm liking. It's a good balance.
It's on a ley line, it's science, really.
Yeah, it's just a scientific thing. It's really cold and rainy here, but it's hot and sunny there. It's just a yin and yang kind of deal.
I love it, man.
The negatives, big fan.
Yup.
What was weirdest to me about the Sacramento thing was not as much Fox signing it, because get your fucking money, but more about Sacramento. Why would they offer Fox that much? That's a fucking lot, don't you think?
I think they're hanging on to something. Sacramento is not really a destination for anyone. The last time they were good, Mike Bibby was on the team. And
shout out Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby, baby. You know who played with Mike Bibby back then? Jared Dudley.
Oh, Jared Dudley.
Oh,
I don't
This
know.
podcast
I
is
might
going
be
to turn
right, dude.
it's going to turn into 6 degrees of separation with Jared Dudley.
Dude, that would be the funniest alternate name of this shit. Oh god.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're just holding on to like he's the best prospect they've ever had.
Yeah.
Like, of course you're gonna hang on to him, dude.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Like he was a lottery pick for them, and like he's a good player. He's basically just a mini Westbrook. Like they've got a good solid young duo in him and Bagley. Like they've got potential there. It's just if they're able to build a team around them, but it's hard to build a team around them in a place like Sacramento.
Yeah.
Especially if like you're a free agent and you want to play in California, like, okay, great. You'll either go to the Lakers, the Clippers, or the Bay. Like who's gonna go to Northern California?
And like not even near the fucking coast. It's like in there.
Yeah. Just straight off the I-5, baby.
Yeah.
It's a lot of in and outs
Good
there,
point.
but yeah.
That's true. It also smells like manure. It's a great town.
Yeah,
Welcome to Secret Jocks, where we hate Sacramento.
We hate Sacramento.
Fuck Sacramento, dude. If you're from Sacramento, fuck you. Sorry.
You got to pay double to get on our Patreon.
I love it, dude. It's a great rule you just included there, Tyler. I love that.
Yup. This is a pro Jared Dudley podcast, but an anti-Sacramento, California podcast. So you better figure out where you stand if you're listening to us. Let me pull up my notes here. You know what? Fuck it.
Wow, winging it. We're winging it.
We're going
Rain
off
Man.
the cuff. Let's
Rain
go.
Man.
Well, this is probably on my list anywhere. Greg, you got a favorite draft surprise? Was there anybody that stood out in the draft that you were really hyped went anywhere? Like,
or
anyone you're really stoked on?
I think the fit that I felt worked really well. I do think that Cole Anthony going to the Magic is a really cool fit that I didn't originally think of, but I'm really stoked on it. But Killian Hayes to Detroit is pretty badass, dude. He's gonna have like free range to fucking just go nuts and have Blake Griffin with him. I think it's gonna be a really cool fit.
I think so too. And he's a point guard, right?
Yep, yeah. And they need that shit, man.
Oh, but they got D-Rose.
I like D-Rose, but I don't know, man. You
No,
just need someone young, you know.
No, I'm with you. He could definitely be the face of the franchise for sure. And he'll get to learn from Derrick Rose as well, which is pretty fun. Speaking of the Pistons, though, have any of you been following their free agency news today? They pretty much they pulled up New York Knicks of last year and have only been signing centers and power forwards all day.
Interesting. Did
they play big, baby? Play big.
Yup. I think they were inspired by the Denver Nuggets in the bubble playing 5 bigs.
Yeah.
But I think
that's totally different though.
Are you kidding me? They got Mason Plumlee today.
Okay.
They got Jeremiah Grant. They signed 3 years, $60 million. Who else did they get? Oh, they signed a power forward in the draft with that 16th pick from the Blazers. There's a couple others, but they keep getting centers, which is kind of interesting.
Weird.
Positionless basketball, guys.
Yeah. How are you going to compete with small ball? 5 big dudes. So that's the plan there.
You can out rebound them. I mean, hope they miss, right?
Yeah, that's what you're banking on.
Speaking of positionless basketball, I read a good kind of hypothetical play that I'd like to shoot out to you two and see what your thoughts were. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was like a Reddit post, but it was what was it? Okay, yeah, it was like Porzingis, I think Boban. Okay, yeah. So here's the play. It's a hypothetical. Somehow the Dallas Mavericks get Boban back, right?
Okay.
No, he's still on there. Okay,
yeah,
and then they get ball, right? So they get these 3 like 7-footers with a crazy long wingspan, right? And then what they do is they inbound one ball to one of the big guys, hold it above their head, the other big guy runs around them, and they basically create a train where they're just passing the ball to each other without ever dribbling it, and they do that all the way to the hoop. And I don't know if you remember that video of Anthony Davis trying to get the ball from Boban after the play, but he's just holding it and laughing. That's essentially what they're doing the whole time. They're holding it as high as they can and just handing it up while all three of them run in like a train, essentially. And they bring it all the way to the hoop.
I would love to watch it happen one time. But if you have one pass that's a little off and it fucking misses, then train over, dude.
Dude, that'd be so funny to see in person.
How do you defend that? You don't.
You don't, dude. You just wave the white flag and like pack up, go home.
Yep, call it a night. There's no way to stop that. I wish I could remember who posted that, because I want to give them credit, because I think it's genius. So if somehow you are that Reddit user and you're listening to this, and give us a shout out, all right?
Yeah,
hit us up in the email. I'd love to thank you for that play.
brother, I gotta play. So I saw this on Reddit. It's the Golden State Warriors. 4 of them just link up and like set screens around Steph Curry, just like a square of screens in front of Steph Curry, and just Steph just shooting those threes from afar. You think? I mean, it's a legal play, right? It's a legal play.
Can they link arms like around him?
Well, what is the ref gonna say? You know, hey, you can't touch your teammate.
There was like another play I read like that too. Is like, what if 2 teammates just started kissing to distract like the players, right? Because like there's no rule that you can't kiss your teammates.
That's true. So my favorite play, dude.
yeah, this is the best play. So 2 teammates are kissing, right? That'd be so like you'd be very caught off guard, right? You're like, whoa, like, wait, you can't kiss mid-game, can you? And then you inbound the ball to your best shooter and they shoot, because everyone is like, well, I didn't know I could kiss during the game.
All right, so you're just saying everyone's just making out throughout the whole game?
Yeah. What if the first kiss happens and everybody's like, I want some of that shit. The whole court just starts fucking making out, man.
The NBA orgy of 2020, baby.
Let's go. This is that might be the future of the game, and I appreciate it.
NBA erotica right now, man.
NBA fanfic, big fan.
Oh shit.
I love it.
What I think would be cool with Golden State though is if you had Steph and then just get like Boban and another big person, wait for them to fucking get under the rim and just start fucking shooting threes, and if they miss, just have them rebound it right back to Steph. Rebound it right back to Steph.
Oh, yeah, that would like the thing I do in 2K while you guys are missing.
Dude, exactly, yeah.
I've never missed a shot.
That is true, yeah. Rain Man.
Rain Man. On the topic of like ridiculousness, I just want to talk about Anthony Edwards for a moment. The day of the draft, an article comes out and he says he doesn't even like basketball that much. He never watches it. And then in the same day, another story comes out about him getting banned from a Benihana. Like, this is like, I heard the story and instantly became like my favorite basketball player. Like, sorry, Dame, but you've never been kicked out of a Benihana. But the situation was apparently he just didn't understand how Benihana worked, and he thought that he could bring his own food in and he could just cook it on their flat top. So he was doing that, and then I guess it escalated to a point where he brought in his own gumbo and spilled it all over the flat top, causing him to just be banned.
Are you serious?
Dude, that's an honest mistake, dude. That's an honest mistake.
I understand it. Like, you thought he could warm up his gumbo there, and apparently he couldn't. So
it's like that's a flat top, like a flat top, like hibachi grill. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. So, it's just a hibachi grill.
Can you at all cook like gumbo on a flat top grill?
Fuck no, dude.
No.
How do you accidentally spill it? He fucking probably dumped his fucking gumbo all over the fucking grill, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's the best part about the story because it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, did he bring in the container of gumbo and just sit it on the flat top to heat it up? Like, did he think he could like pour it on there, warm it up, and scoop it back into the container? And also, like, why was the chef so? Why did he let it happen in the first place?
Like, do you just like imagine him walking into the restaurant, right, with a fucking like a Tupperware of gumbo, and all the staff's like, "Oh, there's Anthony again." Like, wouldn't you have kicked them out the first time you tried doing it?
Dude, what if you got sneaky? You got sneaky as like a camelback full of gumbo or something, dude.
Oh.
Just like a backpack.
He just has the straw and he's just like squeezing it out to the.
Oh God, that just brings up a good topic of putting soup into a camelback in general. Like, do you think there's anybody out there like on a hike, like instead of like water or like a Powerade or something, like they're putting in like some corn chowder in their camelback and they're fueling up with that the whole time?
Dude, Patrick from Step Brothers for sure, dude.
Oh,
I feel like, dude, Patrick
for
dude.
sure. King of the soup, definitely filling up his camelback.
Dude, I love that motherfucker.
Shout out Patrick.
I love that dude, man.
Yeah, this app's for you, Pat.
I still want to say no one has any relation to this listening, but the fucking Step Brothers tour we did, Ralph, where it was outside of a gas station, there was like a Snapchat or Instagram story you guys did where it's like, damn, the homeless people are crazy here in California. And it's Pat like a fucking like white tank top and like cigarettes looking hazard as all shit. Yeah, sweatpants, dude. That's like showered in like fucking a week. It was just the
dude, I think about that like every month.
I love that. I cried laughing at that.
Yo, my favorite Pat vid is when he was at Matt's house in Portland and he's like walking through the house. He's like, I'm going to yell at this cat. And then he looks at the cat, yells, "What's up?" And then I think Matt's like, dude, no, be quiet. And then he just looks at the camera and like nods and then keeps walking.
Oh man, I love that guy.
If you are somehow watching, Pat, you're on our podcast now, bud.
My Bowman for you, man. This is my Bowman heart for you, dude.
So some breaking news. John Wall has requested a trade outside to get out of Washington, regardless of the Westbrook trade.
Okay, I don't mean this fully, but I'm gonna say it still. Kind of fuck John Wall a little bit, right? Like he's been hurt forever, right? But he just seems like he's not loyal at all, dude. Like I've never really gotten good vibes from him as like.
Hey, that's a Kentucky legend, baby.
I like him as Kentucky. I like him as a player, but on DC he's been hurt a lot. But he always just, I don't know, it's just something about him just seems a little flaky to me.
Yeah, I think he's got a power struggle with Bradley Beal a little bit. Like I think they both want to be the guy, and I think when this report came out that they were thinking about trading him for Westbrook, they also made it apparent that they're building the team around John Wall, and I think he took a little offense at that because Bradley Beal no, John Wall did.
Oh, John Wall.
Yeah, because he was there first, and then they drafted Bradley Beal and whatever, but yeah, so I guess he wants out, like no matter what. Like,
but sorry, you said that they were building the team around John Wall. Did you mean Bradley Beal?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I meant Bradley Beal. Yeah, they're intending to make that the cornerstone of their franchise now. Where y'all think he's gonna land if they're not able to make that Westbrook trade happen? Who do you see trading for John Wall, who's definitely injury prone? He's a talented player, killer in the mid range, basically. Westbrook light, but
I would go with the Magic.
I'd do it. I'd take it.
I know you would.
I'll take anything.
That's why I said it, dude. No, I think he's gonna go to somewhere where he could be like the star. Yeah, I think it's kind of whack that he was just like, I'm the star of this like Wizards team, but then Bradley Beal was producing like great all-star numbers and got butthurt about it. I mean, come on, man, you're a baby. Move on.
I agree.
Go to a bum-ass team. Like, dude, Sacramento. Go to Sacramento, John Wall. There you go.
Yo, John Wall for De'Aaron Fox. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Bagley, dude. Bagley. There. I fixed it. I fixed the problem, NBA.
There we go, man.
I could see him, honestly, I could see like the Knicks trading for like John Wall. Like he's got enough star power. He, former all-star, bad knees, perfect fit for the Knicks. Fits on their track record as well.
Bad
But
knees,
Westbrook is still around, You still have...
but no, for sure. I just don't. Who's trading for him though? Who's trading for either of those dudes?
I loved a straight up switch, Westbrook for Wall, because they're both similar people with big egos. And if you just gave them a switch up of like characters to play with, it might fix all the problems. Like Harden and Wall. Like Harden and Westbrook don't get along. Beal and Wall might not get along. Just switch up the players. Let their fucking egos take a little shift.
Why don't we just ship them both on the same team and just have them fight?
All four on the same team. All four, dude.
Yup. Expansion team. Yeah. All four go to them.
Seattle Supersonics, baby.
Who would the fifth be? Who's the fifth ego-driven motherfucker for that team?
Dwight Howard will cancel his contract with the Sixers.
Yeah.
Join that team.
He'd tweet and be like, "I'm so excited to join the 76ers," and then immediately join that team.
I'm back in the red, white, and blue, baby. Deleted. I'm going green and yellow. Sonics is where I was meant to be.
Speaking of green, real quick, how boring are those new Boston Celtics jerseys? Have you seen those?
Oh my god! Like, they fucking suck.
They really do, dude. They're like fucking pennies and like fucking PE and fucking just 7th grade shit.
Boston Celtics. Like, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look like the banner with like the shorts and stuff. When I saw the full picture of it, it made a little bit more sense. But like, okay. God damn, like those are some boring ass jerseys. Dude. Like they could have done anything to make it more interesting.
Add a little stripe, something.
Yeah, like it's not much different from their like normal jersey that's white and just says Celtics. Like, there's nothing interesting about it.
I think it's a great jersey, dude.
Do you like
fantastic.
it?
No, I fucking hate it, dude. I fucking hate it. Like, come on. I don't know. It's whack. I mean, it's not the worst jersey I've seen, but it's definitely
it's definitely not. What's the worst jersey you think? I think we talked about this a little bit. Maybe
worst.
Like this season,
season,
or is this coming up?
Of all the leaked and released jerseys, who do you think has the worst one so far?
I'm gonna go with Boston right now.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that much worse than that.
The old school Nets one, I hate it.
I like that one. I think that one's pretty chill.
There's no reason to throw back to like the New Jersey Nets. Like that's not even like cool yet. Wasn't that like the 2000s and shit?
Yeah,
they're doing that for
mid-2000s. Yeah,
they're doing it for Kyrie. So like, because he's from New Jersey, he liked the Nets. Like when he was living there, like they're probably doing that for him. But those like blue, I think the blue tie-dye is cool. Like I'm not going based off of it being like New Jersey or Brooklyn. I think just like the blue tie-dye with the red and like old school font, I think it's kind of nice.
Wrong.
Fucking
okay.
Donald Trump ass motherfucker.
Wrong.
Do you think the Tampa Bay Raptors are gonna get a fucking jersey this year?
Oh, I hope. That'd be so funny if they made their city edition jersey say Tampa Bay.
Dude, I don't get that. Like, why are they going to Florida? Like, why? Why Florida, Like,
if it's COVID related, that's the worst spot to go.
Exactly, dude.
Actually, probably they're all like, fuck the cold. I want to be in the heat all year long.
I mean, fuck, dude. There's better places than that.
This is like my only thing. Like, I know like the Toronto Blue Jays play half the year in Florida, and it might be Tampa Bay as well. Are they a similar ownership team? Like with the Raptors and the baseball team, because that would be the only thing that would make sense to me is like, okay, the owner of the Raptors also owns the Blue Jays, has connect to like Tampa Bay, like baseball wise.
Ralph, are you on that?
So are you saying that the baseball players or the basketball players are going to play in the baseball field? because that would
Yep.
rock, dude. Just
It's
like
gonna
have
it's gonna
hardwood.
it's gonna be outdoors in the winter.
Dude,
Outdoor basketball.
I got you, fam. Let me research it really quick. Get back to me in a second.
Okay, yeah,
Word.
I'll leave it up to
Yeah,
you.
I mean that's just my thought. I could be completely wrong, but I know Toronto, the Blue Jays, like their baseball team plays in Florida half the year for some fucking reason, and I don't know why. And that could be the only thing I could see like bringing the basketball team to there while they can't play in Canada. I thought it would have been cool though if they got the like Louisville, like
Ooh,
playing in Kentucky, because I know that was
damn.
like being
That'd
talked
been
about at
nuts,
one point.
man. It's kind of
And
crazy.
I know.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, I know Louisville wants a basketball team like really badly.
It'd be
All right,
crazy.
I
to
got
have a
an
pro
answer,
team in
boys.
Kentucky.
So, brothers, I got an answer. So, the Blue Jays, they're owned by Rogers Communication,
Mm-hmm.
and the Raptors is owned by Drake. No, no, they're owned by Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Like, I wish it was just like cooler just to say like Steve Ballmer, like a name, just like
Yeah.
baller status, that type of
Move,
move, dude.
yeah.
I mean, they're owned by Maple Leaves. That's kind of cool.
But no, there's no correlation as to why they are going to fucking Florida.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't. That's a weird one to me too. I don't know.
Dude, there's a ton of states from Toronto to Florida.
There's like a lot.
Why waste all your gas driving there? Like stop in Maine. Call it good.
They're not flying. They're fucking driving.
Well,
you got to bring the basketball court somehow, dude.
Yeah, they're on tour. Like, they're actually just gonna they're gonna be on tour the whole year. They're not gonna play in Toronto. They're doing about a 72 game tour. It's gonna be sick. Come out, bring your friends. Share it on Facebook.
Dude, you know how basketball players are like, yeah, fucking road trips are hard, dude. They've never been on tour. Just saying, like sleeping on floors, dude, throwing up everywhere, smelling like shit the next day. You don't allergic to cats? Like come on.
You don't think the hotels are like that after a big win? You don't think they're sleeping on the floors? You don't think they're puking?
I can see LeBron checking in, and AD and everyone else was like sneaking in behind him, like.
Yo, yeah, you don't think those small market teams are doing 2 to a bed in a hotel room? Like, come on.
We just don't have the budget for it, man. You're on the bench. I'm sorry. You just got to share the bed.
Hey, Jared Dudley, please sleep in the van tonight. Please. This is a sketchy part of town. We're in Sacramento.
Totally, dude.
Yo, you know Jared Dudley is offering to sleep in the van. He's like, yo, bros, like
team player.
I know, like, this hotel is kind of sketchy. Like, I know they were eyeing us. Like, they know we got about 7 people in this room. I got the van. Don't worry. I got it. Like, that's Jared Dudley, man.
That's
like,
man, that would rock so hard if that was reality.
Fuck. Yo, do you think they fucking take advantage of those continental breakfasts?
Oh, dude, fuck yeah, dude. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely. They probably got to make like double or triple, like just for when they know an NBA player is in town. Like just one.
Shit, we got to get that waffle batter. They're coming, man.
Oh, Boban's rolling up. That dude's 7'3". He was in John Wick. He gets a continental breakfast just to himself.
Dude, they get those tiny ass pancakes, dude, that they make. The waffles that they fucking make.
God.
That John Wick scene is actually pretty sick, man.
Yeah, dude, it didn't make him shine though. He was just like, it felt like he was just an extra. They should have like capitalized on him. Like John Wick should have like thrown the ball at him and they just started playing 1-on-1.
That would be sick. John Wick turns into a basketball movie. It turns into Space Jam 2.
He starts dribbling his gun off the floor and shit.
That would rule.
We're doing it. This is it. The podcast.
This is what we got. This is what we give to the world.
Look, would you rather get some cutting edge news in the NBA, or would you rather talk about Boban and John Wick playing 1-on-1?
Or Jared Dudley,
with a
Joe
gun.
Ingles, and Joe Harris sleeping in the van.
Guys, we have to talk about the only one-on-one game that we should be talking about right now. Lavar and MJ, guys.
Dude.
Fuck.
Yo.
Who you got?
Lavar, dude. Duh.
Dude. Mark me for Lavar too.
Yeah, you know what? Lavar for sure. It's just
guys.
the pure confidence, man. He's a multi-sport player as well, just like MJ. He played for the Carolina Panthers practice squad. And I think he was on an NBA practice squad. Don't quote me on that, but I think he made a team at one point.
Dude, check it out. What if like MJ by happenstance sees this fucking video and he's like, and then I took it personal. Just destroyed Lavar, dude. Waved with Mello and just like, fuck you, ball family.
I would feel so accomplished. It would be amazing. Like, I would retire.
Dude, Last Dance 3 featuring Secret Jocks.
Last Dance 3. Fuck yeah, dude. I feel bad for the older ball brother though. He's like, I feel bad for him, man.
Leangelo?
For Lonzo?
No,
Leangelo's the middle.
Oh, he's the middle one?
Yeah, Leangelo's the middle.
Oh, I thought he was the oldest one. He's not playing then, right? He's in
the G League. Yeah, he plays for the OKC Blue, I think is what they're called.
He's not doing that bad then.
Okay, I was listening to No Dunks and they were like, yeah, well, Lonzo is a really good basketball player. LaMelo is also a great basketball player. Well, Leangelo is very handsome. And that and that was from the I don't know what it's called, the Ball Family show, whatever it's called.
Leangelo's the coolest of all of them. Like, if I had to pick a ball brother to hang out with, I would definitely do Jello.
Yeah, I would do.
Dude, he's like the punkest, dude. He's the punkest because he steals shit, dude. Like,
yeah, he's the most down to earth. Like, yeah, you're stealing from a fancy place. I get that. That's sick.
Man, you know.
Yeah, I'd take Lavar though. 101. I think MJ would get crossed over real quick, man. I think Lavar would take his cigars and smoke them right in his face, dude.
Dude, you know that episode of The Office when they're playing basketball? And then fucking Stanley gets the ball. Dude, that's Lavar, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely. You're totally right, dude. Totally right.
Oh,
that's a great fucking callback. Hell yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, we should, maybe not this time, but we should talk about like the best fictional basketball games. Like, because there's some good ones out there. I mean, you got to put on the Office up there, you know, like that's a solid one.
I mean, the MJ versus the Monstars.
Yup.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
Airbud versus that other team.
Oh, fuck.
Well, here's a big topic that we haven't hit yet, and I think it's an important one. Where is our patron saint of the pod going? Jared Dudley. What's up? Who's he signing with?
What's up?
What's your dream?
Yo, I saw a report that he is staying with the Lakers. They have mutual interest in signing. Dude, I think he's gonna, go back to back for sure. Back to back. JD, calling it now. Lock it in.
Okay.
You know what? The Blazers still have a mid-level exception, I believe, or biannual exception. I think we should throw him the bag. Let's give him $5 million a year, and he'll come and bring us a chip. That's what I would like to see happen.
I do love him going to the Blazers. That's what's up, man. I know if that happened, you would get a jersey, man. Or if not, either me or Ralph will be shipping that shit out, dude.
I mean, I'm thinking about buying a Lakers Jared Dudley jersey anyways.
Damn, dude.
Which I could never wear living where I live. It would be bad for me. But I think I would consider it.
Nice, man. Well, okay, you guys got to fill me in. What is the mid-level exception? Because they did that for Harrell Montrez, but what the fuck is that?
I don't honestly. I don't really know, Ralph. Do you understand how those contracts work or how the money works for that?
When I play 2K, I just plug people in when I'm doing my team, dude, and then hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, I'll move on to the next player.
Yeah, usually I just turn off the option for the money and I sign whoever I want.
Hell yeah.
And I truly think that's how it should be.
Ralph, what you got chewing over there, dog?
Fucking Laffy Taffy, dude.
Laffy Taffy, my guy, dude.
Look at this shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Dude, I don't remember the last time I had a Laffy Taffy.
Yo, is there a joke in that, though?
Yeah, dude, let me read you the fucking joke.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it? Give me a second. Okay, here we go. I opened it like a dumbass and the joke fucking went away. So.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But I think he's check it out. Clay is hurt. Mm-hmm. We need someone really good, a veteran, reliable. Jared Dudley. He's going to the Warriors, baby.
I mean, that's a champion.
He's a champion. He would make us better, like instantly.
What is Jared Dudley's? What is his play style? Like, what does he do with basketball? I don't mean that rude, but like, what is he? Is he 3-and-D? Is he like?
He's a guaranteed bucket. He's a walking bucket.
Fucking lying, dude.
That's Jared Dudley, baby. You need someone to rip off their track pants in less than a second. That's your guy. You need someone to play mental games with Ben Simmons. That's your guy.
No, but you got it right. He's a 3-and-D guy.
Is that what he
3D,
is? 3D?
for sure. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I got it. So yeah, he can play a role. That's cool. But yeah, he just yeah. What I want to say is just he seems out of shape, and I feel bad saying that, you know? Like he just has that look where I'm like, you haven't fucking practiced all quarantine, my dude. Like,
look, it's inspiring to me is that I could be looking like that and be on an NBA team if I was about 6 inches taller.
Hell yeah.
And I think that's good for everyone, you know? Like he's really out there showing that anybody could do it. And that's what we love about Jared Dudley.
Hell yeah, man.
For real, though, I would like for him to come over one of these days and just cook a badass barbecue. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like we'll fucking call everyone. We'll get Joe Engelson. I'm sure he has some good tips to cook, you know, to grill some seafood. Just have some brews with the fucking dads, dude.
Yup. Any one of the old head dads in the NBA, like I want to have a barbecue. Like I don't care about meeting the all-stars. I want to meet the dads because they're gonna cook the best burgers, you know, they're gonna cook the best hot dogs, you know, like they're gonna know when the right time to flip the steak is. Like and any sort of meat thermometer, they say get that away. They just know by the sizzle. They know by the look. They know by the color of the steak and the grill marks. Like they get it. You know, that's the kind of NBA expertise that we're looking to have on the pod and at the pod barbecue. So,
well, you guys have your fun. I'm gonna fucking meet the all-stars, guys.
Hey, you're missing out, Greg, man. You're
missing out.
Well, guess what, dude? Like, you get close enough to Joe Ingles or Jared Dudley, you'll be in the fucking game, dude. They'll be like, yeah, sit courtside with me and meet LeBron,
That's true.
Fucking Mitchell.
That's true, man.
Remember
when AD and LeBron were spotted bike riding in LA during quarantine?
And guess who was there? Guess who was there, dude?
I could have been the third, dude. I could have been fucking cruising my beach cruiser, you know, with the all-stars.
Guess who was there, dude? Jared Dudley.
Was he there as well?
Dude, yeah, dude, he was riding a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Adam Sandler and the Water Boy just fucking ripping on that shit.
It feels like there's been two constants on this podcast so far, and it's been Jared Dudley and the Sandman himself.
Dude,
Sandman.
Adam's a good fucking callback,
Dude.
though, man.
Adam Sandler is a hooper.
Yeah. You guys just dropped a video in the fucking group chat we got going on of Adam getting a fucking game winner and a wreck thing.
You see how bummed he is, dude? He was, dude. He was just like, I get it, Sandman.
But he was nice.
We can't win all the time.
He gave props, which was cool. You know, he wasn't like,
yeah,
fuck you, dude. He was like, you.
Dude, at the end of the day, he's still the Sandman, dude. He's
still the Sandman. You can't take that away from him. I refuse to acknowledge that video is real. I don't see a scoreboard anywhere. You don't see his feet or where the line is. So I don't know. I think
it wasn't a 3, it was a 2.
Yep. They need to check it. Ball don't lie.
Yep. Nope, you're right.
Hell yeah, man. Gordon Hayward, what's up with this shit real quick? Because he's out of Boston now, right?
Sort of.
So
he's looking for a sign and trade right now. His preferred destination is Indiana. It's where he's from. Yeah. Apparently during the bubble, he already moved his whole family from Boston to Indiana. So right now, I think they're just trying to iron out the details because Indiana's really interested in having Gordon Hayward. But basically, Boston wants either like Miles Turner and TJ Warren in return or Victor Oladipo. So they haven't really settled on the package yet, but it kind of looks like, Gordon Hayward to Indiana is going to happen.
That'd be cool. I don't mean I'm white, I'm clearly white, but Indiana, what a fucking white spot to go to for Gordon Hayward, man.
Here's a take that I saw on Twitter about this. He's doing a tour of the most racist NBA cities.
I mean,
he's going. Yeah, he's going from Salt Lake to Boston to Indianapolis.
Fuck, dude. I can't fuck with the Salt Lake fans anymore, man. I don't really mess with Utah anymore, man. They suck.
Yeah, they do suck.
What you got, Ralph? I know you got something about Utah fans.
Utah, dude, they're nice people, man. They're nice.
Come on, man. You know that shit ain't true about with the NBA fans.
I'll fuck them.
But the people are great.
There he is.
We've all toured. We've all fucking played Salt Lake. I'm sure Derek has fucking booked all of our shows there. That
rocks,
man.
Shout out, Derek.
Shout out, Derek. Derek, if you're listening to this pod or watching it live, we love you. Keep doing what you're doing in Salt Lake.
Also, why are you watching this? Anyways.
No, dude, we need all the fucking listeners we can get, dude. Stay on here, Derek. But the fucking fans are awful, man. God damn.
Yeah, the fans are awful. There's that whole thing with like Westbrook, like a couple of years ago, with like some racial slurs and whatnot. Like it's been a problem in Salt Lake for a long time, and we've all spent our fair share in Salt Lake. Like we know how it is. There are great people there, but the NBA fans don't really. It seems rough. It's all I'll leave it on.
I agree.
What was that one girl who was in the Last Dance that? You know what I'm talking about? That person in the stands who was like gnarly screaming. If you guys don't remember it, no worry. But she was just like super like vulgar fan for Salt Lake for Utah, and it was against the Bulls in the Last Dance documentary. But yeah, I think they interviewed her or something, just kind of like talking about her following the NBA, and yeah, she was always just vulgar, man.
I mean, they straight up poisoned Jordan. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, but totally, man.
We're sticking to it, dude. They tried killing Jordan.
Can't take
probably
down,
Big
man.
Daddy's Pizza too, dude.
Yup, probably.
Which we've all hit, dude.
I think what I was reading something that pinned it to that potentially.
Big Daddy's Pizza?
I think so, because it was like the only pizza place that was open that late and in that area.
And it's very close to the stadium, yeah.
Yup.
Dude, we're calling that Big Daddy's Pizza unless you give us a bunch of pizzas.
Yup, give us some gift cards or we're going to spread that you tried to kill Jordan.
It's going to blow up.
I got one real quick thing, so no, we're fucking wrapping this up soon. But we're talking about Jordan, and I'm interested about this. So the Jordan LeBron debate, LeBron though.
Third episode in, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm just doing a quick top. So LeBron came back from 3-1 against Golden State. And like, it's not saying who's better overall, but what moment do you think Jordan had that was better than LeBron coming back 3-1 and winning it for Cleveland? Because that's like a moment where I'm like, it's hard to dispute how fucking awesome that was, you know?
Okay, let me clear one thing up here.
The three-peat. If you could do double three-peat, because that shit's sick. But
no, I'm not even gonna say that. So LeBron won against the 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors, right? But he got Draymond suspended. Like, he cried to the commissioner. Like what? That's not even like a foul, dude. You know, like,
you gotta explain a little more, man. You gotta explain.
Oh, sorry. He's Draymond Green stepped over LeBron while LeBron was laying down crying or something, and yeah, Draymond just walked. Or sorry, it's the other way around. Draymond was crying, and then LeBron stepped over him. Then Draymond stood up and just like swung his hand close to LeBron's butt or that area, and then he got suspended for like 2 games. Like, what, dude?
Damn.
So yeah, a lot of people, say like, "Oh man, the Warriors lost 3-1, blah blah." I'm like, dude, like, watch the footage, man. Maybe it's just me speaking because I love the Warriors and I'm just gonna defend them. But yeah, that LeBron crying to the commissioner about that kind of ruins his credibility with me. I think he's still great, but it's not as good as when Jordan won his first championship. I mean, it wasn't alive, but the energy that he got from winning that, like, he had to defeat the Pistons, dude. The bad boy Pistons.
That is sick. Yeah.
That team is intense, sick, dude. Yeah, like, totally. I think that's the best moment of Jordan's, history, because he lost twice to them,
Totally.
Lost twice and just came back better. So.
Tyler,
I think I just ended all the MJ debate forever.
No, that was a good one though, man. Like, overcoming 2 times losing to that team and fucking coming back and helping the fuck
off. Exactly, dude.
I mean, I don't know. It's tough. I like them both, but I do think the game winner for Game 6 or for Ring 6 is pretty solid. Yeah. Like, it's hard to beat the excitement of that. I'm gonna go with that instead of the 3-1. I think Ralph brought up a good point. Like, clearly the Warriors weren't at full strength for the 3-1. I don't know. It's tough though, because LeBron had nobody on that team though, right? Like, Kyrie was out. Was Love out as well for that team? Like, Dellavedova was his second best player. It's tough. The whole MJ LeBron thing, I don't really enjoy that debate at all. Yeah. Like, they're different eras. Like, they both did great things for their generation of basketball, and like, the game has changed significantly almost every 10 years, it seems like. So it's kind of hard to compare it, and I feel like it's kind of like an apple and oranges thing. What you're really doing is like comparing who you're a fan of and trying to defend that. And I think if you're a fan of the game, you can kind of realize, like, you can love like Michael Jordan as much as you love LeBron James, like, whatever you say. I don't know. I'm a fan of. Yeah. I think you can appreciate both as much as you want. Like, but I do think, as far as like the moment, I think the moment was bigger when Jordan hit that winner for the 6th ring, compared to like LeBron James coming back 3-1.
Hell yeah.
That's a very diplomatic answer, man.
I like it, man.
That's what I'm saying, baby. That's how you make the money. Let's go.
Yeah, ZipRecruiter, where you at?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to answer that question. You brought it up.
Well, I only say that because I just remember being on tour, and I was like in the Northeast, and I think it was Boston, and I was watching that series, like, just with some friends. It was the Golden State versus LeBron, and just the whole bar expecting like Golden State to win it, and they didn't win. And it was just such a weird kind of moment, to where it's like, I don't know. It was just very kind of out. It was just wild. You know, it was just like a moment where it's like, damn, this dude is incredible. You know, that's all it was. It was just one of those moments watching it where it's like, this dude is something else. You know,
for sure. And I feel like that win for LeBron James, you can consider him like the GOAT of his era. Like I feel like that cemented him for that. Well, okay,
blocking Ralph out of this shit real quick.
That's a big feat to climb. You know, you're playing with like nobody, and you come back 3-1 against a team that had the best regular season like record, right? Like that's pretty nuts to put that kind of team on your back and win that. Like I don't know. In my opinion, I think
it's LeBron and Adam Silver.
Nice. Two goats.
Yeah, baby. Nosferatu himself.
Two bald goats, baby.
Yo.
2 goats, 1 cup, man.
So are you saying that LeBron is like the best player in this generation, the current generation?
Maybe not like right now, but I think, you know, if you're considering like the last like 5 years, maybe it's hard to say. I mean, I don't know. I feel like with these conversations, it depends on who you're a fan of, you know, and what you like and what you don't. Because like you could easily say like Steph Curry is the best player in this generation. Like if you like his
facts,
style,
though, you know. You revolutionized the game and how we play it, dude.
It's true, and I think in like 5 or 10 years, like there's gonna be these same kind of conversations where you can say like, well, who's the GOAT, like Steph Curry or LeBron James, and like Michael Jordan will just be an afterthought. Like, I think
I'll give that, yeah.
You know, I think there's probably some super old heads that like, you know, consider people before Jordan as the GOAT. You know, like I think it's a generation.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, sorry, but Jordan's gonna watch this feed and he's gonna take it personal twice, dude.
Yep. But he's gonna take it out on Lavar and LaMelo. Also, I want to set the record straight with LaMelo right now. LaMelo, if you're listening, you cannot call yourself Melo. All right. Melo is reserved for Carmelo Anthony and Carmelo Anthony only. I don't want to see this Melo being referred to LaMelo. Carmelo is Melo.
I like it.
I just gotta set that straight. That this is a Secret Jocks official statement. All right.
I'll fucking
I back it up.
There.
I'll
back you for that.
Yep. Send the press release because this is our opinion on that.
Also, then what do you think his nickname should be then?
La.
What about lame, dude? LAM.
Hey.
Damn, dude. I love it. You roasted his ass, man. That was good.
Got him.
Boom.
Fucking 19-year-old millionaire.
Yo, must be nice, huh?
Tyler,
damn, bro.
Your camo jacket you're rocking is pretty slick, real quick, dude.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's get the full effect there.
I'm just fucking train wrecking this shit real quick.
Dude, like, if you're a podcast listener, it's a pretty sick camo,
it's
dude.
Nice,
I just back
man.
it up, dude. I back it up.
Yeah, if you could just give a description of it real quick.
I mean, there's camo patterns, there's brown, there's camo.
There's like light brown, there's dark brown.
Mm-hmm.
Brown in there.
I can barely see it. That's fucking good, dude.
Bam, bam, bam. All right. Well, I think I'm running out of topics here. I mean, I could talk all night about this, but we got to wrap it up. We got to wrap it up at some point. So, this was the live edition of the Secret Jocks podcast. Yeah, you know what? If you like it, you can find us on Apple. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube. We're now on Twitch. We're now on. We are on Facebook always. You can hit us up on Twitter. If you got any fun topics, as always, hit us up at secretjocks@gmail.com. We're happy to just chat and talk basketball with you. Ralph, you got anything you want to plug?
No. Actually, yeah. We run a 2K team as well. It's called Secret Jocks Podcast.
Secret Jocks, dude.
Sorry, man. I'm fucking drunk. Secret Jocks podcast. Hit us up on Pro-Am, dude. We would love to play with you guys and lose to us for sure.
Hell yeah.
And Greg, you got anything you want to plug?
My Instagram, Stumpmaster G. That's me. Yeah, our pro-am team went not bad. Ralph's the defender. Me and Tyler are shooting shots up, and it's working. It's working.
Don't give away the plan. Come on, man.
Dude.
You're just giving away the playbook.
We already talked about it when we brought up the idea of Bobin and Steph on the outside, and Ralph was like, just like in pro-am, I'm just fucking calling back earlier in the episode.
Okay,
yeah,
fair.
but that was like
Ralph,
an hour ago, dude. That was an hour ago. They forgot about it. This is fresh now. They're gonna.
I was just joking, guys. I was just joking, by the way.
Yeah. All we do is curry slide.
But yeah, play some pro-am. Instagram. Keep up with Secret Jocks. I got nothing else. This is fun.
Oh yeah. Sweet. So we'll probably have another episode out next week, and keep on our normal schedule. We'll probably be having some people start interviewing here soon. So if you're in a band and you listen to this as well, hit us up. We're always looking for more people to talk ball with. So yeah, good night. Good luck if your team is picking up people in free agency.
See you guys.
All right. Bye-bye, brother.